So are you left-handed or right-handed?
All right, we're good, dude.
Please remain seated and come to order. Department 30 is now in session.
Number W14, People versus Christopher Brown, case PA3 53571.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Mark Geragos, Geragos, with Mr. Brown who's present.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Donald Etra, ETRA, representing Robin Rihanna Fenty, the victim in this case.
Mr. Geragos, Mr. Murray, what's happening?
Your Honor, if it's acceptable to the court, I've talked with the DA, and what our pleasure is to continue the arraignment to April the 6th. There'll be a time waiver. So if it's acceptable to the court, I'd ask that it go, we decide on April the 6th.
April 6th.
All right, before we do that, Mr. Brown, I did receive the waiver that you just signed, and you understand that you do have the right to be present at all stages of this criminal proceeding?
Yes.
And you are giving your attorney the right to appear in your behalf without your presence for any matter that is not essential to this case, more procedural in nature. Is that what you understand by signing this order?
Yes.
The court will accept that word. And you wanted to continue the arraignment?
Yes, please, Your Honor. And I explained to him that that requires a time waiver.
And Ms. Murray, April 6th is agreeable with the people for the arraignment? Yes, it is. Mr. Brown, you do have the right to be arraigned today and have your trial within 60 days of today's date. Do you now waive time and agree to continue your arraignment to April 6th this year?
Yes, ma'am.
You're ordered to appear on April 6th at 8:30 a.m. in this Department 30 for your arraignment, and the bail posted is to stand. Mr. Brown, you are ordered not to annoy, harass, molest, threaten, or use force or violence against anyone. And you don't have a no contact order?
Your Honor, Ms. Fenty does not request that type of order.
All right. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes.
All right. I am signing this protective order. Remain in court until you receive a copy of it. Sure.
That's it. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Hold on, I'm going to get the protective order. One second. Just wait 1 second.
I think that Rihanna would like this over as quickly as possible as well. I think it benefits everybody.
I'm just a little confused on the terms and everything, so I'm just a little confused on the terms of the proceedings and what's going on, so.
Mark will explain it. I'll explain it to Rihanna. So I'm sure Mark will explain it to you.
I explained to you that the best thing that could happen in this case is that God is involved. Didn't I tell you that before?
Yeah.
And I would say the best thing to you is that Mark's involved.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. I'll call you.
In this case, the victim is entitled to be represented at all proceedings. Rihanna chose not to appear in person today for obvious reasons and to have me appear in her stead. The one issue that arose in court concerning her rights is whether or not the court should issue a stay-away order in this case. Rihanna requested that no such order be issued, and so the court issued what is known as a level 1 protective order, ordering Chris Brown not to annoy, molest, or harass her. We feel that that's more than sufficient in this case. This is not the time to discuss the facts of the case. The facts of the case will come out over time. The point is that this appearance fully protected Rihanna's rights, and what she really wants to convey is her appreciation to her friends, her followers, her family, the people who support her, for the overwhelming support that she has gotten around the world towards her. She really appreciates that tremendously. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh, I wasn't aware that went out, but that rumor's certainly been floating around, and the fact that the judge did not, and nobody requested a stay-away order or a keep-away order on his part, does suggest perhaps that she's not interested in him staying away. The prosecution is not limited to what she may desire. This is an offense against society at the moment, having been filed, and the prosecution doesn't have to do what she wants, but they are in a bit of a bind. It used to be that they could lock complaining witnesses up if they refused to cooperate. There's going to be a lot of problems with locking her up, given the change in the law and also who she is. So if she refuses to cooperate and doesn't want to testify, I would expect the prosecution may not have much of a case.
Well, I mean, I think that I'm definitely a person who believes in therapy and getting counseling, and everyone's got their issues, and I think, I wish both of them blessings, from my heart, and the help that both or one of them would need.
Chris Brown, that's that fella what lives with Snoopy. Now, I love him. I like his zigzag jumper. I like all his mates. I think, leave him alone. I like him.
You just want to leave it?
What do you mean?
Well, Chris Brown, obviously, and Rihanna, there's a big issue with them here in the States, and he supposedly...
Rihanna is going out with characters from Peanuts. Charles Schultz will be turning in his gravy.
Is there a comedic spin to that?
Well, yeah, I just did one. Well, I don't think, I don't know what he did. He's good at dancing, isn't he?